Hello, people. Hi, it's Marie here, speaking to you from Bonnie, Scotland. Well, not so bonny today, it's a horrible day today. Really awful. In fact, it must be about 6 o'clock in the evening here. And I have to say that for those of you that aren't in Scotland, because I know that quite a few people that tune in to me, or, well, I don't know how many there are, aren't in Bonnie, Scotland. You're actually in Bonnie, Florida, somewhere in Miami, somewhere in Georgia, the USA, Jamaica, the Caribbean, Kingston. Oh, but wherever we all are, we have to make the best of it. And make the best of it we do, I think. I mean, it's not so bad. Life isn't so bad. I got up in the morning, and the first thing I think of is what am I going to do today? And the reason I think that way is when you're retired, or even if you're not retired, let's say you're unemployed. I'm speaking to those of you who are maybe unemployed. Or how about if you're not unemployed, you're taking a few days off, and you've taken a few days off, and you and then you're saying to yourself, damn, what am I going to do now? I'm so used to the 9 to 5 grind. Or how about if you're a home worker, you work from home, and it's one of those days where you just can't be bothered logging on. So what are you going to do with those hours? What are you going to do with yourself? And one of the things that a lot of us do is, and this is really weird, is that you've taken time off, time to come offline, and you find yourself going back online. Yeah, you find yourself going back onto your computer, don't you? And you say to yourself, let me have a little look and see what they're saying on Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or whatever it is. Or let me have a look at the latest Instagram stuff, or let me just Google God knows what, goodness knows what. So you're back online again. Now, is that the right thing? Because after a while, if you're a little bit like me, you start to suffer from online fatigue or online angst or online anything. Well, can you put a name to it? Can anybody put a name to it? Is that thing where your little finger, your finger starts going, ah, and your fingers come up, and you're like that, and then you just feel like basically you should be saying to yourself, step away from the computer, step away from the phone, step away from your laptop, step away from the keyboard, step away, people. Get out there. Now, the weather might be terrible, but as they say, there's no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothes. So if you live in a country where the weather's just crap, like me, put on a hat, put on your wellies, put on your boots, put on a couple of sweaters, and get out there. A bit like me, I'm going to get out there. If you've got a dog, take the dog for a walk. If you haven't got a dog, say to yourself, right, I'm going to get out there and I'm going to walk a few blocks. I'm going to breathe in that beautiful fresh air. I'm going to breathe it in. I'm going to take it in. I'm going to look at that beautiful blue sky. Well, grey sky actually. But look at the grey sky. Grey is just another shade of blue. Yes, grey is another shade of blue, people. That's the way we have to look at it. And please, I'd like you to take that thought away with you today, because I'm away out from a walk now. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I've been talking a load of rubbish as usual, but I hope you've enjoyed a little bit of it. And if you've got any comments for me, just get on there and let me know what you think. Tell me whether you think grey is another shade of blue. and look at that blue sky, or look at that grey sky, and look at that drizzle, and look at that grey sky, and just say to yourself, it's not really grey, it's just another shade of blue. And once you start thinking that way, you start thinking to yourself, you're not so blue yourself. You're another shade of blue. Well, that doesn't make sense, does it? No, let me rephrase that. You don't feel so blue anymore. You don't feel so down in human terms. You feel a little bit more uplifted. Let's try and feel uplifted. Let's just try and think of that grey sky as another shade of blue. And once you start to think that way, the sun will start to come out. What's that song? The sun will come out tomorrow. That Orphan Annie. That's right. The sun will come out tomorrow. Tomorrow's just another day. And tomorrow is another day. And I've got things to do. Okay then. All right. Speak to you another time. Bye.